Hey everybody, what's going on? STUDmuffin here. If you're new to the channel, thanks for dropping by. We appreciate you being here. We're going to get right into this part 9 of the Frank's campaign playthrough. We got this large Celtic force here that randomly decided to drop off on our shores. They have 2 units of chariots. They've got this noble clansman here. They've got several galloasses. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 galloasses, so we'll have to take care of them. The Hounds of Kulan, or Kulan. That's the only thing I'm really extremely worried about other than the chariots, but this general here, he has been in the wars trait and in the pink trait. So this guy's going to be hard to kill. He's got 3 command stars. So let's see. Our guy here doesn't really have any command stars, given to ill health. Not the best commander, but let's get right into it. Okay. Fingers crossed. Okay, I think I'm going to set up my men just like so. Cavalry on the flanks, infantry out front. Plenty of missiles here. I do not want my his chariots to come near me though. I'm kind of worried about that. Maybe I'll just stay in the same position. Something like that. Maybe let his chariots come at me here. I've got my flanks protected. If I can get most of my missiles to fire at these chariots. They're actually peltists on the carriage. On these chariots here, they're actually peltists. They're almost in range of my missiles here. Nice. My archers are firing. Now my axes. I don't think my axes actually have a bonus against chariots. But if I can get as many chariot kills as I can with my missiles, then that will help me in the long run. Chariots are about to clash. Hopefully these chariots don't cause too many issues. Turn these guys on guard position. Guard position with you as well. Enemy warlord is running.
Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather than run.
Hopefully he doesn't retreat just from that. That would stink. I don't know where else he's going to run to. Got some missiles coming in here on the Hounds of Kulan. Got some good kills in there. I am out of missiles, so let's do the war cry animation here. And then we will attack. Here we go. War cry with you as well. Here we go. Perfect. Some of the chariots routed. Getting some good missile damage in here against the warhounds. Oh yeah, most of those warhounds are dying. Okay, let's come off a shield wall. Attack the galloasses. Okay, so these are the original galloasses. For some reason, I was thinking of another Celtic unit. But I guess they do keep the original skin on these galloasses, which I'm very thankful for because I actually like these guys. These galloasses are really cool with the 2-hand sword. Okay, should we go ahead and flank then? I think we go ahead and flank. Let's run up. Okay, you guys off of shield mode. You guys can break shield wall as well. Okay, run up with the axeman. War cry. Run up here. Wait for that animation to complete. The general did rout. Charge the noble clansman. I think it's time we get our cav up. It's about time. Alright, run the cav up here. War cry is complete. Okay, bring these guys up. spear warband you can charge in. Okay, hit these kerns. War cry. War cry as well. You guys hit the chariots. You guys hit the chariots as well. Hit the noble clansmen. Try to get some kills here. Nice. Getting a good route. I don't want to bring my cav near the chariots if I can. Let's reposition our spears. Yeah, and then if I can get my spears in, then I can get some good damage on these chariots, hopefully. Okay, everybody charge the spear or the chariots. I think since they're peltis in the chariots, that they have the skirmish mode on, which will mean that I won't be able to get very close to them because they'll constantly retreat. Let's turn these guys off of fire at will. Get my general in there. Try to rout as many of these guys as I can. I know the chariots will cause me to lose a lot of cav if I charge them with my cav. I'm trying to avoid that if I can. Run forward with the spears. Charge the cav. I know the moment I try to chase after the chariots with my cav is the moment that I'll lose a bunch of them. I don't want to lose any cav if I can help it. There's the victory.
Now hunt them down.
Let's go. I expected to take a lot more casualties from that battle, considering all the chariots. The unfortunate thing, though... Hold up a second. Where did the Celts go, then? If the general retreated, did he just die? Since there's no way for him to retreat? Like, they have no ships that he could board? Curious, for sure. Okay, well... That being the case, let's board the ship. Board the ship with the spy. Bring these guys up here. Should be fine. Now can I bring my agent across? Yeah, let's bring him across. Nothing in the city much. Now I do know that the Brito or the Brito-Romanish units can spawn at some point. So I'm not wanting that to happen, but it will happen eventually. I can't move across with my army this turn. I can with my cav, but it's not going to be in range of the city. So we will continue to recruit. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 Francisca, 5 archer, 4 spear. I wonder though. You know what? I've actually got an idea. They don't. The Romans don't actually have an army around here. Is it loaded in the ship? No. Okay, well, if the Celts... I just wiped the Celts' biggest army, and the Romans don't have an army near here. If I bring my... Yes, bro. The mercenary galloasses, that's why they look different. So the mercenary galloasses look different than the Celtic galloasses. So, but my question, dude, Sarmatian archers? Hold up. So what I'm going to do here, this may seem crazy. Let's recruit the Grawl Knights or the Grail Knights. Mercenary Veterani. We can recruit the Galloasses as well. And I'm going to use this army to besiege Londinium since they have no force around. And that was just enough with these mercenary units to give me enough siege points to build a ram. By building the ram, I can take it next turn. And I can just join the rest of my army in with these guys. Or the most of the army. That'll be perfect, won't it? Yeah. Nice. Okay, we've got our army retraining up here at Ravenna. And we're going to be pushing down into Rome. Let's see what these Vandal hordes decide to do. They're just kind of bouncing around our lands. Not really making any commitment on attacking or anything specifically. I was able to build the Hermitage there. So I can now build Cav. Let's bring the Francisca up. Okay. Bertigala got the farms. We can do a cesspit here. We could do... I don't really want to have anything for recruitment since this town doesn't have much at the moment anyway. Let's just do the cesspit. A little bit of a Roman force here. I would like to assassinate this guy if possible. Ooh, I might be able to get this guy. Let's see if we can kill this guy. Nice. I got the trade increase too. So with that trade increase, that might be enough to wipe out Opius here. We'll try, see if we can do it. I don't really know what is here. Bribe. Yeah, we'll bribe them just out of the way. Okay, we've got 2 units of heavy sword here band, 4 Francisca, 5, 6, 7. We can move them down.
Unable to move. Yes.
And then, of course, we could build 1 more unit of Francisca here. That'll be 4, 8. Already got the spearmen and the archers that I need. So then I just need a general, to be honest. This guy's not very good. I might need him anyway. He's a horrible general. Here's the 3rd archer. Can't retrain any of the archers here, though. Alright, let's go ahead and send this general down. We send the archers first. Okay, now we send the general down. Bring this down a little bit more. Nice, we got the kill on the diplomat. That's another kill. Okay, we can't get these guys back in the city right away. Let's see, what do we got here? Good commander. I'll send this guy across. Send Burkhard across, maybe. Hiding from the world, that's terrible. I need him, though. Yes, yes, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then that'll be number 8. 8 Francisca. Then we'll have 1, 2 units of mercenary golden band. 1, 2, 3 archers. And then I've got all the cav that I need here. Boom. There's that. Another unit of Francisca. So I don't need to recruit another one. I do need to start recruiting more paladins. Retrain. Perfect. Okay, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Francisca. That's plenty. 2 mercenary golden band, 3 archers, 4 cav and the general. After this turn, I can send Amalric out. Probably send him up to take Vica Saxonis. I think I'll take Genobod up to hit Vica Saxonis, and then I don't know, what should I do? Might take Amalric over to hit Campus Mark Romani, and then send Burkhard or Genobard up rather to hit Vica Saxonis down to Campus Chatti over to Burgundii. Having 2 heading east would be nice. And then I could take Burkhard here, send him to Bertigala to field this army since I lost Tancred. And then, yeah. And then from there, I should have another family member coming soon, which I could always bring Chariomanus or Chariomiris back down once I take it. Okay, let's go ahead and join up this army here. I say we just rush in. What do you think? Okay, we'll bust through the gate, and we'll just send my general up to kill the archers that are in the town center, and that's pretty much the battle. So I'll just fast forward till we get to the town center. Okay, guys, here you see it. I'm coming right up the straight stretch here. I've got my general coming in here. He should be plenty to take care of these archers. Let's go ahead and blow the trumpet once we get up here. Just like so. There we go. And that should take care of the archers. I love the way these paladins look. They look pretty saucy. Hopefully we'll get a chevron from this. Be nice.
You have killed the enemy general. Now his men show fear.
Beautiful.
Now they may turn and run.
Attack! Attack! It's pretty sad when you've played this game enough to where you know all the voice lines from almost everybody. I think that's the last guy right there. Come on, don't just knock him down. Kill him. There we go.
Victory is the reward of warriors.
Let's go! We own Londinium. Lost one guy there. Probably from the initial volley, I would assume. Alright, there it is.
Our land by conquest.
There we go. Low tax rate. What would give us the best public order bonus? This guy gives the bonus to Christian. What are we suffering from right now? So Christianity's not our issue. Would a cesspool be good, or would a stone wall be good? That would give us a little bit. 3 turns, 3 turns. Oh my gosh. No wonder the freaking... Gosh, no wonder the city's so bad right now. They have 35,000 population. That is insane. Holy cow. What? I'll take that. Alright, let's build a stone wall. What is our garrison? Very low, that's why. So if we move our army in here, just like so, that'll do a lot. Bring our 2 cav units out. We can't retrain them anyway, can we? No. Retrain them. Bring our 2 cav units out. Bring all of our cav out to get the maximum number of men in here. Why? Are you serious, bro? Alright, well, back in they go. That's going to be 60. Let's flood the recruitment tab. That's 65. It's not a lot. This little Roman fleet there was wiped. Almost. Can't really do anything else. Okay, time to besiege Rome. There we go. And we'll bring everyone down except for the levy. That's still going to be really high on the public order there. That's fine. I'm going to start recruiting some governors or some generals or something from Ravenna. Something. Anything's better than nothing. Start training up some more archers. Might as well. There we go. Got a increase in rank on the spy there. Let's get another spy. Might as well start getting some recruited here. Retrain those archers. Things are coming together, folks. Things are coming together. Let's get our spy in up here. Nice. Placus the Horseman. This guy would be a good commander. Good. Jeez. Really good commander. A lot of morale bonus there. Looks like they have an assassin down here. Okay, another natural born assassin. Let's send him down here to see if he can do something. Okay, should we recruit any spies or anything? Might as well just start recruiting agents left and right. Then we can give them all Christian traits. And they can help us with changing things to Christian. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn here. Okay, so Londinium decided to riot. See what we got going on here. Can we repair this? And then join these two up together. Retrain one of them or just recruit another one. I don't know if this is going to help any on public order.
Yes.
Okay. Let's bring these gallow asses up to disband.
Yes.
bring all these cav out. Bring all these men in. Just like so. Can I retrain up any of my cav here? No. I want to keep as many of them as I can if possible. How's the garrison now? Fair enough. What do we got here on the garrison? We got 2 more spaces open. Get out of my face, please. Okay. So, let's see what will happen if I bring... Let's see if I bring this population, or this tax rate down to low. I could then take all 4 of these guys and put them in the city. Yes. Send these guys over. These guys over. That'll be 4 spaces. There we go. 4 spaces currently. Nice. Woohoo! Back up in the blue, baby. That'll allow me to cancel that and retrain. Nice. Bring them up. Whew. Lost 1 turn of units there. I didn't know if I was going to go in the blue or not. Whew. Okay, well, we're making progress, folks. Making progress. Oh, nice. I'm a good sailor. That'll work. Let's bring these guys back for retraining then. That tax rate can go back up. Oh, man, come on, bro. Bribe these guys. Yes. I'll take that. Okay. Nice. I can just combine these guys and that can be my garrison. Alright, let's go ahead and send them down. Perfect. Okay, let's bring this guy down. Let's just try to assassinate this guy. Didn't work. See if we can assassinate this guy. Nice. Let's go. That was awesome. That was an 18% chance too. I'll take that. I'll have to give it another try on this guy too. Jeez, he's getting a pretty good army built up. Sheesh. We've got another assassin here. See if we can do anything with him. Audaciver or Autovessor Fakar. I don't know how you'd say that. Probably can't. Let's see if we can get anything on these Vandal family members. Maybe Oculus? Can't reach him. Can't reach him, brother. Alright, let's send a Malric over. 4 Cav. Then we'll do they'll do the archers. Golden Band and then the Francisca. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Should we do the 2 Spear War Band maybe? Might as well. Okay, now let's send him over. Just like that. Actually, let's send this guy up. Send this guy over for retraining. Or we could do that next turn. Got another spy. Let's see if we can increase the trade here. Saito. Nice. Okay, let's see if this works. Nice. We were able to get in there. Load up on some more spies. Okay, let's end the turn. Well, the Vandals aren't really doing anything. Faction announcements. Flavis. Okay, that was Genobod's son. Lots of sons coming in now. Man, looks like the Saxons and the Burgundy are all coming down south. Lovely. Okay, let's see if we can get a kill with our assassin here. Mission target, couldn't kill him. Okay. Let's try now. Nice, we were able to spy on the Saxon army. Bunch of mercenaries everywhere. Okay. Nice, we got the increase there as well. I'm kind of tired of looking at the Vandals here just in my territory. That is getting on my nerves. That is causing a lot of paganism characters in my current vicinity. Let's get rid of them. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Bunch of Vandal armies all in my vicinity. Multiple reinforcing armies. This is going to be a hard one. Alright, I've got my army set up. Let's go ahead and move my infantry forward. I don't know how forward I should move them. If I should move them forward at all. I think we rush up the slope. I don't want to be down on a slope. Got some steep horsemen there. Bring our cav up on this flank. Bring our other 2 units of cav on this flank. More steep horsemen there. Lots of missiles coming in here. There's a steep horde chosen swordsman up there. Getting pelted. Nice. These guys are pretty much getting wrecked. All their steep spearmen are getting wrecked. War cry. War cry here. There we go. There we go. There's the warlord. Okay, where are my 2 units of paladins here? Charge forward there. You two.
The warlord of the enemy army is running like
I want you guys to flank.
Hunt him. Goats make good
Not really much
eating.
to flank yet. These are all horsemen. Let's just charge here. I'll use my general to rout these guys. Maybe my general against his. Sounds like a good idea. Charge here. There we go. War cry.
Ha! The enemy have brought more weaklings to reinforce their line.
There we go. Okay, what are we looking like? What are we looking like? His warlord is down to 12.
Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather than run.
Okay, there's a warlord.
You have killed the
Nice.
general. Now his men show fear. Now they
Nice, there's 3 warlords down.
Attack!
Okay, this is a warlord here. Come on, finish him off. Okay, now turn around and kill them. Okay, what about my warlord here? Mercenary Equites. There's a warlord there. Nice, charge them. That's his main warlord. If we can kill him, that's going to be huge. There's a 4th warlord killed. Okay, perfect. We need to kill this guy as well. Come on, come on. Nice, nice. Turn around and hit here. Where's my other cav? Nice. So they need to come up as well. Hit this unit. It's mainly just cav at this point. Mainly just my cav at this point. Kill the main warlord if we can. You come and circle him from behind. You guys hit here. Good. Now we need to finish off all the routed units. Nice. We killed the enemy king. Let's go, baby. I think that's all the warlords we were able to take out in this battle. I'm pretty sure that was all of them. Rout the enemy. Rout the enemy. Come on. That's all of my cav. Bring my accent up except for him. So it's going to be these units here. Let's bring them to face this recruit or this reinforcing army. Just like so. Run them forward. Bring my spears up. Just as a secondary line. Let's bring these guys up here. And my mercenary golden band on the other flank. Just like so. Bring the archers up here. Now, who are these guys? I need to figure them out. Okay. Charge. Nice. There's more Francisca.
Now hunt them down.
Here we go. Beautiful. You guys can run up here. That's nobody important. I don't think there's an actual warlord in this unit. That's just steep horsemen. Okay. Now turn around and kill these guys. Alright, now let's come up here. Can't really see much of nothing. That's the only bad thing. I can't see much of nothing here. What do we have in this army? Steep horsemen. These are steep horsemen. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, then. War cry. Nice. We killed that warlord too.
Now his men show fear.
Charge.
Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack!
You guys hit there. Units of axemen here. Charge the, excuse me, charge the steep raiders. Okay, it's mostly just cav at this point, to be honest. Okay, well, if that's the case, bring my 2 units of cav up here and hit those 2 guys. And you guys come and hit these. And let it unfold. Okay, everybody's in position. Everybody's doing what they need to do. Okay. You guys, charge here. Charge, charge. Losing my mercenary golden band here. I need to move my general over here if I can.
This is no longer a battle. This is a hunt. No.
What do we got going on here? Is there any horsemen left? I don't think there is. Not really hardly anything left. I can't really see anything, but... I think they all just decided to retreat. Yeah, I think they're all about gone. I can't hardly tell nothing, though.
Now hunt them down.
I think that's it. Alright, well, although I couldn't hardly see nothing. What we got over here? All right, that's the last of them. There we go. That is all the Vandals. Jeez. Holy cow, dude. 3,900 pretty much. We killed 3,900. Lost 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lost about 1,500. So we almost killed 4,000. Lost 1,500. Roughly. That's insane. 500 left from that last reinforcing army. A lot of them retreated before I could even really wipe them. And then, of course, the main army had 200. I wonder if there's any... If there's no... Hold up. If there's no family members surviving, then they can't... Oh, there was one. There was one. It was Bioculus. It was the same guy that I failed the assassination with. Well, I know what I can do. This will be an easy wipe. Here's the last Vandal family member. If we can wipe him, we're good. The whole entire faction will be erased. And if the faction is erased, then the only units that will be left in a rebel army is the non-horde units, which he has almost nothing. Almost no non-horde units. Okay, start the battle.
The enemy have brought more weaklings to reinforce their line.
I'm not worried about the reinforcements. If I kill his general, it's over. I'm just going to do some sort of cav maneuver. Run. And then everybody charge the general. There we go.
The king now drinks with his glorious
Dead.
ancestors. His men now rightly fear us.
You guys are going to get destroyed, dude. Don't know what you're doing. Alright. Charge the rest. Everybody else is retreating. There we go.
A battle. This is a hunt. No, a coward.
And that is all of the Vandals. Yes, sir. Let's go. Is that going to be it? Is that going to be it? Hold up. What? Okay, that was it. Faction wipe, baby. That is it. No more Vandals. Here's a Hunnic family member. I don't know if there's any more Hun family members or not anywhere. Got the Goths. They'll turn into a horde faction before you know it. Sarmatians are here. Mainly just family members. There's not hardly anything left. Okay, here's some Hun. Horde Hun units. Or Hun horde units.
Yes, General.
Okay, back in the army we go.
General. General.
Let's do this.
Move out. Orders.
That.
Move.
There we go. Perfect. We lost that small unit of Golden Band. As long as we got good one unit, we're good. We can do saps.
Who shall die this day?
Okay, bring the assassin in.
No more moves.
Okay, they got 5 family members in that army. Unhinged loon. What? That's crazy. Okay, let's try again. See if we can get Oppius Flavius. Nice! We were able to kill the guy. It works. I'm a murderer now. What about this guy? Is there anything in Tarako we can worry about? Okay, let's see if we can kill this little captain guy. Nice. That's a trade increase. Murderer. I'll take that. Let's get a diplomat. Wouldn't hurt. Nice. Okay, we were able to hire a general. Vertuius. Confident commander, good ambusher, Christian. Not the best, but it's something. Something's better than nothing. Let's hire a assassin here as well. Okay, here it is, folks. Besieging Rome. They don't have hardly anything good in there, but...
Destroy.
Okay, this is my strategy. Let's put a siege. Okay, let's put a siege tower there, and then let's put a third one here. Okay, just like that. Actually, they can go on fire at will too. Okay. And then I'll have my general here at the gates. That should be the only thing I need. Okay. Get the walls there. There and there. They don't have any troops on the walls, unfortunately, so I can't get any ballista kills other than this unit. They're not coming over, I don't think. Should we save these guys then? I say we save them. I say we save them. Oh. Bring them over here. Over here. Yep. Nice. Okay, so they were already able to get some kills. Alright, now they're running across. Let's go over here. Let's bring one of the siege towers over.
Have driven the enemy from his own walls. The way to victory is
Bring the other one over here. I don't think I'm in range of that tower with my men here. Maybe with the siege tower I might be. Okay, but with the siege tower here, should be able to get some ballista shots with it. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, getting some good ballista kills there. Get some good axe throws. Our position. Get some axe throws down below. Oh yeah, this is working nicely. Beautiful. Oh yeah, those siege towers are putting in work. Got out of axes now. Your war cry. Charge. Charge, what are you doing? Why are you not charging? Charge now. Just turn around. Okay, I don't have any more ammo, that's why. Okay, they don't have ammo either. That's fine. Okay, just perch up there. Drop the siege tower. You come up here. You come up here. Just run. Come on. Okay, we have the city gates now. Let's go ahead and run our cav in. Okay, never mind. That's the Auxilia Palatina. Let's not run our men in there. These guys are already out of axes, so let's bring them down on an attack. Perfect. Let's bring them out first. A good old war cry and a charge should finish these guys off. Surely they're almost out by now. There we go. Should be able to deal with them now. Oh, yeah. 35 left. Here we go. Run out of the way. All right, chase them down. What does he have here? Comitatenses and the rest of the Limitagne. Very well. Roman Colosseum. That's our entryway right there. All right, everybody pile in. All right, we got my general coming up the left flank and my Francisca Heerband coming up the right flank. I'm gonna line them all up like so. Have my general here for backup. But not at the moment because that'll probably have some pathfinding error. Cause them to charge me. Are these archers, actually? I think they are. Well, if that's archers, let's go ahead and charge them. Yep. Run up. Okay, looks like I'm not going to have time. Run up. Charge. Okay. Throw the axes. And charge them in the rear. Boom. Here we go. Boom. Beautiful. I'll take that. We have Rome! Let's go. We're going to exterminate. The unfortunate thing is Londinium. I forgot to exterminate it, so I've had one turn of riding and it's back stabilized. But there was so much population here that I could have exterminated and got a lot of money. That's very unfortunate. It's fine. Okay, very high. Build the Hermitage. Luckily, these guys already have a Christian Basilica, which is the highest tier of the Christian Cathedral or the Christian Shrine line there. Okay, we won't retrain the Paladins just yet. Let's retrain all the Francisca first. Can we recruit anything at the moment that's good? Nothing at the moment that's really needful, other than maybe a general here after a while. We'll just focus on retraining at the moment. Once we build the Hermitage, then we build the, what is it called? The monastery, and that will allow us to retrain our paladins and start hiring more. That'll become helpful. Oh yeah, lots of progress. Building up my armies here. I don't think I'm going to use Burkhard or Rodolf, simply because if you look at them, this dude's an indifferent commander, -1 command, also gets -1 command from Drinking Companion. They do have the traits or ancillaries to increase Christian conversion, but this dude has Unhinged Loon, -3 on morale. So I'm going to keep these two guys as governors, and I'm just going to get to the point to where I build the, what is it called? The, well, I can't from either one of those places just yet, but I'm just going to build some paladin bodyguards here to send up north to train up armies here in the north from Rome and from Ravenna. But Genabod here, I'll train up the next army to send with him to hit Vicus Saxonus. I've got my army here, Amalric. I'll be sending him east to take care of these Roman settlements, maybe the Lombardy. But yeah, my captain or my general here, the faction heir, Cheriomeris. I'll be sending him up next turn. Once the public order stabilizes here a little bit more, to Ibericum or Ibericum. I can't pronounce that very well. But I'll be sending one of my generals here from Ravenna. Probably this guy. Probably be sending him over to deal with this army here. I could, or to basically join this army. I don't know if I could get any kind of maybe a candidate for adoption. If I did get a candidate for adoption, it'd be under one of these guys. I would way rather just hire a general and send over there. I think what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to hold this army here in Bertigala and wait for... Should I send Ginabot over? I can't. I'm going to use him to defend against the Saxons and etc. So I think what I'm just going to have to do is send, build up an army here to take over Massilia and Arles. I'll decide on that. But yeah, basically I'm going to be sending my men westward into Spain, probably hiring some generals for that. And then, of course, my faction leader here, I'll be sending him down to Tarentum. I just took Rome. It's awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much the extent of what's going on so far. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far. And if you have, there's plenty of other campaign playlists in the description, as well as this video recommendation below. Or Rome Total War advice here on the... Which would it be? On the... I don't know which side it's... But it's over here. But yeah, I love you guys. God bless. See you in the next one.